Right Honorable Speaker, in doing so, I present the committee's report. Mr. Speaker, on the 17th day of October 2025, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, acting in accordance with the provisions of Article 1441 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, communicated to Parliament the nomination of Justice Paul Bafo-Boni for appointment as Chief Justice .
First Deputy Speaker is presenting the report. May I humbly suggest that you direct the table office to make enough copies of the report. Clearly, we don't have copies. I do not have a copy. No, but we need more we need hard copies. We have only one. Speaker, don't do that. We have only one copy. Speaker, so So, Speaker, we will need more copies.
Honorable members, the minority chief whip is right. Copies are not available, and so we need copies to be distributed to all members of the House. Majority Leader. Majority Leader.
Right, Honorable Speaker. We now have the report loaded on our console.
Honorable members, please. Honorable members, Honorable members, I've just been informed that it's now been uploaded into your tablets, and so that's not my information. My information is that it's now, not yesterday. Now. That's what I've been told. Honorable members, please, I give 5 minutes. 5 minutes for members to go through the report. And then the chair of the committee will now present the report. 5 minutes. Honorable members, in the meantime, let me draw your attention to the presence of visitors who are at the public gallery. In particular, our students, your own sons and daughters from Beth Barra Academy. They are led by the proprietress of the academy by name Hannah Kwe. I warmly welcome them to Parliament and to this very important session of Parliament. I hope they will get time to listen to this debate and also the presentation of the budget. Honorable members, please, your own sons and daughters will be judging you. I hope and pray that you put up the best for them to emulate. Please, you are most welcome. You may resume your seat. Honorable members, we may now go on. Chairman of the committee, you may present the report now.
Right, Honorable Speaker. As indicated, the committee duly complied with Standing Order 217 and any other relevant law relating to the vetting of the Chief Justice. Right, Honorable Speaker, by way of welcome address, the minority leader raised some issues. Right, Honorable Speaker, all the issues raised by the minority leader have been dealt with by the committee in accordance with law. Right, Honorable Speaker, at the conclusion of the preliminary issues raised by the minority leader, the minority staged a walkout and indicated that the minority caucus has rejected the nominee and that the minority caucus hereby votes en bloc to reject the nominee, though at that material moment the actual vetting had not commenced and we were not voting. Right, Honorable Speaker, thereafter, the committee proceeded to vet the nominee And by the report, we can see the preliminary comments made by the nominee, his background, and the response to salient questions. Right, Honorable Speaker, the nominee was asked questions such as the perceived nomination by the President as reward. He provided answers to that. Questions like duration of presidential election petition, cost of litigation and access to justice, regional access to Court of Appeal, empaneling of judges at the Supreme Court, addressing backlog of cases and delays in justice delivery, judicial leadership, and managing dissent views. Cases involving remand prisoners and congestion in our prisons. Establishment of Court of Appeal for the 5 northern regions. Restoration of public confidence in the judiciary. Addressing perception of corruption on part of the judiciary. Reintroduction of electronic case management system. Appointment of judges and judicial. Curbing public suspicion of executive overreach in judicial appointment. Judicial reforms and institution of development. Propriety of proceedings with the vetting process. Case management and judicial administration. Right, Honorable Speaker, I will urge the Hansard Department to capture the entire report as having been read, and I would read the recommendation and the conclusion of the committee. Right, Honorable Speaker, by way of recommendation, the committee recommends to the House, by majority decision, the approval of the nomination of Justice Paul Bafo-Boni for the appointment as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Right, Honorable Speaker, all the new patriotic members of the committee, minority, indicated before the vetting that they have voted against the nominee. Right, Honorable Speaker, the committee acting in accordance with the provisions of Article 1441 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana and Order 217 of the Standing Orders of Parliament duly examined the nominee submitted by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana for appointment as Chief Justice. Upon careful deliberations, the committee knows that the nominee demonstrated outstanding competence a very deep knowledge of the law and a firm grasp of the judicial ethics. he addressed questions posed by the committee with professionalism, clarity, and intellectual rigor. His capacity to uphold the independence, integrity, and dignity of the highest court of the land. The committee is satisfied that the nominee possesses the requisite qualification, judicial temperament, and commitment to constitutional values expected of Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. In conclusion, all the members of New Patriotic Party minority were opposed and indicated from the onset before vetting that they are voting against the nomination of the Chief Justice nominee, and subsequently walk out of the proceedings after the preliminary remark by the Honorable Minority Leader on behalf of the Minority Caucus. The committee therefore recommends to the House by majority decision the adoption of the report of the approval of Justice Paul Bafo-Boni as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Right, Honorable Speaker, I so submit.
Honorable members, the motion has been moved. Any seconder?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion, ably read by the chairman of the committee. Mr. Speaker, we had a public hearing which was scheduled and held on the 10th of November. The nominee, Justice Paul Bafo-Boni, was present, and he responded to the questions that the members of the committee actually posed to him. Mr. Speaker, as Chairman rightly said, he demonstrated his deep knowledge of the law and the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, his background, knowledge, and experience left us in no doubt that he is actually the right person for the job. Mr. Speaker, his exceptional vision of the judiciary and what he intends to do when this House approves his nomination was quite exceptional. As the chairman rightly said, I will urge this House to approve the nomination of Justice Paul Bafo-Boni. Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Honorable members, the motion has been moved and seconded. It's now for the consideration of the House. At conclave this morning, we agreed that we will take 2 members from each side. The group that will refer to as backbenchers. So 2 backbenchers from each side of the House. They have submitted, your leaders have submitted the names to me, and I'll refer to them. Then the middle belts,